Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Playground Gym. This is going to be your first week of six of the 6 week challenge. It's going to be a blast. This is going to be the fourth class we have run through, and we've had a huge amount of success with it. Showing you some big results with your before and after pictures, body fat percentages, and some of you your weight. Everybody has different goals. Some of you want to lose weight, some of you want to put on weight, some of you want to just get stronger. But my number one goal is to get your body composition to change. So I want to see, as I mentioned to every single one of you, well, pretty much most of you in the interview process, putting on a little bit of lean muscle mass is going to make your life so much better, because your metabolism will start kicking in, you'll start feeling better, you'll start having more energy. You'll see. So a lot of you will start getting added to this page. We really want to get all of you added to the page if you're on Facebook, because this is a great way to communicate with everybody, including the coaches. So there's several coaches that are going to be on board during this 6 week venture. Depending on what time you come in, you'll have certain coaches. Sometimes we'll switch it up a little bit, because it's good to have a different, perspective of different types of training cues and whatnot, which you'll all start understanding. So Monday, we're first thing first. We're going to introduce everybody, break the ice, get to know everybody. We do a quick warm up, some line drills. You'll start to get to know of that terminology, line drills, some stretching, some pre-workout type stuff, just to prep you and get you ready to go. We'll go over proper rowing technique, your grip, your stance, the cadence. We're going to have you row 30 seconds hard, 30 seconds easy. We're going to do that for 3 rounds. Keep in mind, as I mentioned to everybody I interviewed, this is your first week. Crawl before you walk. Everybody's idea is a little bit different on going hard, going all out effort or 90% effort or whatever. Don't worry if you're going slower than the person next to you. I don't care. The last thing I want is for you to come out of the gate too hard and all of a sudden you're not going to be feeling good, because you may have a little bit of an adrenaline dump, which may cause your stomach to get upset, which can actually result in you starting to get sick to your stomach and maybe even throw up. You're going to have to figure out what to eat, what time to eat. And again, there's no one size fits all. You may have to eat an hour before you come in. You may have to eat 2 hours before you come in. For the 6 a.m. group, that's a little difficult. So you may just want to take in a shake, a whey protein shake, or some of you may not want to eat anything, which that's kind of tough, because some of these workouts can get pretty rough. And the last thing you want to do is get hungry during the workout, because it's going to mess you up. So we'll figure all that out as we go along. After we get the rowing out of the way, you're going to do a strength movement. You're going for 15 minutes. We're going to go over the kettlebell swing, 3x10 reps, goblet squats, 3x10 reps. We're going to take about 15 minutes to go over that stuff. We want to make sure you're doing these movements correct, okay? There is going to be some areas that we're going to notice during an assessment process, because your coach is going to be assessing you as you're doing this stuff. You may have a mobility issue. Please communicate with your coach if you have any previous injuries, and keep us informed on how you feel. If you're not feeling well, if you got to take a second to maybe take a break, it's okay. I promise you. Because as we get further into the training program, week 2, week 3, week 4, a lot of that stuff's going to go away. And we're going to get a little bit more intense. We're going to push you a little harder, because we want you to get the results, obviously. You'll see. And then we're going to go into conditioning. So it's a 12-minute AMRAP. That means as many rounds as possible, or as many rounds and reps as possible. So basically for 12 minutes, okay, many of you spend 2-3 hours in the gym, so 12 minutes ain't a lot, right? Yeah. So you're gonna do 5 burpees, 10 box step-ups. If you're more advanced, you're gonna do box jumps, but you're gonna step down, okay? You're not gonna rebound on the bottom. And then you're gonna do 15 sit-ups. We put an ab mat underneath you, it's 15 sit-ups. So 5, 10, 15, keep doing that for 12 minutes, okay? 5 burpees, 10 box step-ups, 15 sit-ups. Go back to 5 burpees, 10 box step-ups, 15 sit-ups. You're going to get through this as many times as you can in 12 minutes, okay? After that, we're going to stretch you out for 5, 10 minutes, send you on your way. Day number 1 in the books. Not so bad, right? Make sure we're going to go all over this stuff, but you might want to make sure you have something with you to take in after a training session. I am a big fan of branched chain amino acids, some kind of whey protein shake, something. You need to get something in your system. I am not a big fan of bananas, but if you like bananas, that's the time to take in maybe a half a banana. Again, everybody's different, depends on what your goal is, but we want you to have something that's going to be a little on the simple sugar side, some fruit or something after your workout, directly after your workout, because we want to replenish those glycogen storages and all that stuff that you just used up, along with some protein. I'm not really worried about fat after you get done training because your body's not going to absorb that as quick. We want you to get some kind of easy digestible protein and maybe some kind of a simple sugar, and we'll go over that more. Going into day 2, which is Wednesday, the warm-up, line drills, etc., etc. This is an important day because this workout here is a benchmark workout. So we're going to do a 500-meter row. As soon as you get done rowing, you're going to do 40 air squats, 30 sit-ups, 20 push-ups, 10 pull-ups, done. We're going to make sure you mark that score because we're going to do that same exact workout at the end of the program. And that way you get to compare your scores. Now, one thing that's important is you need to make sure you're doing a full range of motion squat or whatever these movements are. Because if you're not doing them right and you're doing quarter squats and then at the end of the 6 weeks you're actually doing real squats and your time doesn't add up, you're like, oh man, I got slower. Yeah, but understand now your technique is so much better, okay? So that's something to keep in mind. Afterwards, we're going to do deadlifts, 4x5 reps. Deadlifts, it's all about technique. The coach is going to go over it. I wouldn't worry too much about the heavy weight. We just want to make sure you're doing it right. And then afterwards, we're doing a quick conditioning 10-minute AMRAP again. So as many rounds and reps as possible. We're going to split you up into 2. While one person's doing 15 wall balls, the other person is holding a plank. Once this person is done with the 15 wall balls, they're going to walk over, tag the person that's doing a plank, and switch. If you don't have a partner, we'll just have you do 15 wall balls and maybe a 30-second plank hold. We'll figure it out. Cool down. Once again, we stretch you, send you on your way. Day 3, Friday. Same thing, warm-up, line drills, etc., etc. Every warm-up is going to be relatively the same, but we may actually do some specific type warming up for specific areas. Like for instance, today, you're doing strict press, push, jerk. So we're going to go through these movements. They're going to explain what that means. So it's a shoulder press. You're going to press the bar over your head. Then you're going to use your legs, do a dip drive press, and then you're going to do a jerk, which is a dip drive press, and then re-dip. This is going to take about 20 minutes because we want to make sure you're doing it right. Don't care about the weight. And then you're going to do a conditioning segment, which is 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So that means you're going to go 30 seconds as hard as you can, take a 30-second rest period, 30 seconds as hard as you can. So that's 4 minutes on each station. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stations, right? row, push press, air squat, kettlebell swing, ab mat sit up. Pretty much know how to do these movements at this point. Quick cool down, stretch you out, send you on your way. That's it. Week 1 is over. There's supposed to be a food delivery service coming in to do a demo tomorrow. So I'm assuming they're going to show up. They're going to give some samples, deliver lean. They have nothing to do with us. We get zero out of it. They do offer you guys a discounted rate. If you guys want to really, really get into it, they will deliver the food to your house. It's pre-cooked. You don't have to worry about grocery shopping. Tell them what you're looking to do, paleo, etc., and they'll set it up for you, and it makes your life a lot easier. So, all right, looking forward to seeing your results. And if you have any questions, just go ahead and let the coach know, or just go ahead and post. We are going to get everybody on this page. Have a great week.